As human beings, we can often have the sense that we are very burdened and weighed down by life. So whenever this is the case, we can simply accept that this experience is here for one, and then use it as an opportunity to inquire into the nature of our experience, to simply see with fresh eyes how this in fact presents itself. And what we discover then is that the burdensome nature of experience is only ever imagined. This, in fact, is entirely weightless. So let's not be abstract about this. Let us see with immediacy whether this is true or not. So if right now you feel a sense of weight weighing down on you, a density in the body, a sense of being burdened, then simply connect with that experience right now. Ask yourself two very simple questions. Where do I feel that sensation? And where are its boundaries? Just in asking these two very simple questions, you might be starting to sense that a bit of the weight has dropped off your shoulders. Why is that the case? Because in actually looking for what we believe is there, we immediately and always see that it is not how we think it is. We think that there is this concretely defined feeling here. But as soon as we relax into the direct presence of this feeling, it becomes very slippery and strange. It is not so concretely defined. It doesn't have this concretized essence to it. This feeling isn't nothing, but is it something? That is the basic inquiry we're interested in. What is this feeling I call heaviness? What is it actually in my experience? All we find to this feeling is sensation. Sensation is an experience. Again, it is not nothing. We're not trying to deny the presence of these sensations. But what are they? This feeling of heaviness. How many different sensations does it in fact contain? Heaviness, as we can feel right now, is not one feeling. Heaviness, in fact, is infinitely rich, made up of all of these little bits of sensing. And ask yourself this right now. How heavy is the experience of sensing? Yes, there is a sensation here. But how heavy is that experience actually? Does the experience in of itself have any weight to it? And what we find is that the sensation in of itself doesn't say, I'm heavy, nor does it say, I'm light, of course. It simply doesn't say anything. The sensation in of itself is utterly wordless, non-conceptual. It is a flow, an appearance of sensation arising in this presence, not confined by anything and not defined by anything. And you may notice here as well that these sensations, fascinatingly, don't endure. We may think that this feeling has been here for a really long time, but in the immediacy of our experience, we can simply feel that this sensation is fresh in each instant of experiencing it. It's here right now, and now, and now. And each time I say now, this feeling has configured itself into a totally new and fresh configuration. To say that it has stayed the same is simply an abstract generalization, because what we are feeling in actuality is never the same, even for an instant. So all in all, we can see that this feeling of heaviness simply has no weight to it. This heaviness is simply an appearance of this awareness, which in of itself can't be defined. So the way to become unburdened is not to get rid of this feeling. It is simply to feel it in its actuality, always revealing itself in its freshness. And despite this unfindable nature of our feelings, all of our conventional functioning is still here. By feeling what's actually here, we're not losing connection with our conventional life. The opposite is the case. Because we are not hooked on our conceptual interpretations anymore, we're actually more able to be here and to function with the world as it is. I still know that conventionally speaking I'm a person, but I'm just unburdened of the notion of being chronically weighed down by life. So this is less suffering and more enjoyment, to put it in very simple terms. So go on and simply enjoy this. Enjoy being at the destination where nothing is missing.